ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, and that's just the beginning. Each AI chatbot has dozens of features, hidden capabilities, and unique strengths. Most people open ChatGPT once, type something generic, get a mediocre answer, and think AI isn't that useful. But here's the reality.
Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. In an era where artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming every industry, from technology to finance to healthcare, acquiring AI skills is no longer a luxury. It's a fundamental necessity for future-proofing your career. Many people believe the journey to learning AI is long, complicated, and reserved for those with a deep technical background. However, I am here to challenge that notion. I recently undertook an intensive challenge, learning the core concepts and practical skills of artificial intelligence completely from scratch in just 90 days. The results were surprising, and the lessons I learned about effective, accelerated learning were invaluable. So, if you're ready to cut through the noise and discover the precise roadmap, the specific resources, and the non-negotiable strategies that made this rapid progress possible, then let's dive right into exactly what worked.
The gap between someone who struggles with AI and someone who saves 20 plus hours every week isn't talent or technical knowledge, it's understanding which tool does what best, and more importantly, how to use each one properly. This isn't another hyped up AI video, this is the complete A to Z guide that transforms confused beginners into confident power users. By the end, you'll know exactly which AI to use for every task, how to automate repetitive work, and the specific techniques that separate amateurs from professionals. Let's break down the AI landscape once and for all. The biggest mistake beginners make is picking one AI and forcing it to do everything. That's like using one kitchen knife for every cooking task, technically possible, but painfully inefficient. Professional AI users understand that different tools excel at different jobs. Let's start with the most popular, ChatGPT. Open chat.openai.com and create a free account. The interface looks deceptively simple, just a text box and a send button, but this simplicity hides incredible depth. ChatGPT's free tier now includes GPT-5, one of the most powerful AI models available. What makes ChatGPT special is its logical reasoning and structured thinking. It excels at breaking down complex problems into manageable steps. Watch what happens with this prompt. I need to plan a small business product launch in 30 days with a $5,000 budget, create a week-by-week timeline with specific tasks, budget allocation, and marketing strategies for each phase. Notice the response. Comprehensive, structured, actionable. ChatGPT thinks in systems and processes. It's perfect for problem solving, strategic planning, coding help, mathematical calculations, and logical analysis. There's a feature most people miss: custom instructions. Click your profile picture, then personalization. Add details about your work, communication style, and common tasks. For example, I'm a marketing consultant working with small businesses. Always provide practical, budget-friendly solutions. Keep responses concise but comprehensive. This transforms generic AI responses into personalized assistants. ChatGPT now tailors every answer to your specific context. And I keep all my go-to prompts, custom instructions for different scenarios, and automation workflows organized in AI Master Pro. It's basically my AI command center where I store templates, lessons, and tools I actually use daily. Saves me from hunting through browser tabs every time I need something. Just a heads up if you want everything in one spot. Now, open Claude AI. While ChatGPT is the generalist, Claude is the specialist, specifically designed for writing and document analysis. Try this test. Ask Claude to rewrite this email professionally while maintaining warmth. Hey, just checking if you saw my last message about the project deadline. Need to hear back soon because things are moving fast. Thanks. Watch the transformation. Claude doesn't just swap words, it understands tone, context, and human communication nuances. The result feels natural and authentic, not robotic. Claude's superpower, it's its massive context window. 1 million tokens for Sonnet 4 via the API. That's roughly 750,000 words. In the Claude web app, users typically see smaller limits, historically 200,000 tokens, with higher context rolling out. Users can paste entire reports, multiple documents, even small books, and Claude analyzes everything comprehensively. The interface has a critical feature that many overlook: direct file uploads. PDFs, Word documents, spreadsheets, text files, Claude reads them all. Drag a 50-page market research report into Claude and ask, summarize the key findings and identify the 3 most important trends. Within seconds, you get a comprehensive analysis that would take hours manually. OpenGemini.google.com. This is Google's AI, and it has one massive advantage that neither ChatGPT nor Claude can match: best web search engine and seamless Google Workspace integration. Test it with what are the latest developments in renewable energy this week, include specific companies, breakthrough announcements, and potential market impacts. While ChatGPT and Claude work with training data that has a cutoff date, Gemini searches the web in real time. It pulls current information, verifies multiple sources, and presents updated findings with citations. The Google Workspace integration is where Gemini truly shines. It works inside Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Slides without switching tabs or copying data. In Gmail, click the Gemini icon and say, summarize emails from the past 24 hours and identify action items. Instantly, you get an organized summary with priorities. In Google Docs, activate Gemini and request create an outline for a presentation about sustainable business practices with current 2025 examples. The outline appears directly in your document with relevant, up-to-date information. In Sheets, Gemini can analyze data, create formulas, and generate insights. Upload sales data and ask identify trends, create visualizations, and suggest optimization opportunities. Now, look, you just learned about context windows, tokens, and prompt frameworks. These are foundational concepts, but here's the thing. There is a massive difference between using AI tools and actually understanding how they work under the hood. That's where the Applied Generative AI specialization delivered by Simplilearn in partnership with Purdue University Online comes in. This isn't another Master AI in 10 days shortcut. This is a serious 16-week certification program that takes you from fundamentals to advanced implementation. Here's what caught my attention. You're getting hands-on training with the exact tools we just covered: ChatGPT, Azure AI Studio, Hugging Face, OpenAI, but you are learning LLM architecture, prompt engineering at scale, retrieval augmented generation, even agentic AI systems. The program includes over 70 hours of live lessons with industry experts, 7+ real-world projects where you actually build stuff, and a capstone project. When you finish, you earn a joint certificate from Purdue University Online and Simplilearn, plus eligibility to join to Purdue's alumni network. What I really like is it's designed for working professionals, software developers, data analysts, product managers, people who want to transition into AI roles without quitting their jobs. If you are serious about going beyond surface-level AI skills and actually building systems, check out the link in the description. They'll walk you through the curriculum, financing options, and career support. All right, now let's talk about choosing the right AI for automating daily tasks. Many people think automation requires coding expertise or expensive enterprise software. In 2025, that's completely false. Modern no-code platforms make powerful automation accessible to anyone, and the time savings are immediate and measurable. Look at tasks that trigger this thought. Not this again. Common candidates include copying data between apps, sending repetitive emails, creating social posts from blog content, organizing files and folders, and tracking time or expenses. The perfect first automation has 3 characteristics: happens regularly, daily, or weekly, takes 15-30 minutes each time, and follows a predictable pattern. This is where things get transformative. We're building solutions that replace expensive software subscriptions, no programming knowledge required, just combining free tools strategically. The scenario: important emails get buried in the inbox, leading to missed deadlines and forgotten commitments. The solution: automatically convert flagged emails into tasks in a project management system. Setting up in Zapier. Go to zapier.com and create a free account. Click Zap. Choose Gmail as the trigger app. select new labeled email as the trigger event. In Gmail, create a label, action required, left panel, create new label, and apply it to one test email. In the triggers, set label mailbox as action required, test trigger, continue with selected record. For the automation action, choose your task manager, Notion, Todoist, Asana, or similar. Select create task as the action. Project, choose where tasks should go, for example, inbox. Title, content, map Gmail, subject, note, description, map Gmail, body, plain, or body HTML, due date, human formatted. Type in 2 days. Test the automation. Send yourself an email, apply the action required label, and watch it appear as a task in your project manager within seconds. That's the power of automation. Forget the complex mathematics and neural network architecture. Here are the only concepts that actually matter for practical AI usage. Every AI has a memory limit measured in tokens. Think of tokens as small chunks of text. 1 token 4 characters, 100 tokens, 75 words, 1 page of text, 500 tokens. Current free tier limits. ChatGPT, limit is about 10 messages per 5 hours. Claude, 200,000 tokens. Session message limits vary with load. Gemini, 32,000 tokens and about 5 prompts per day. While paid plans unlock up to 1 million token context. Why this matters. Exceeding these limits causes errors or lost context. Professional users structure their inputs accordingly. Bad approach, paste in 100 pages of text all at once. Good approach, summarizing first, then drilling into specific sections as needed. Forget secret prompt formulas and magic words. Effective prompting follows a simple, repeatable framework. Raw, define who the AI should be. You are an experienced marketing strategist specializing in small business growth. Context, provide necessary background information. Working with an e-commerce business selling handmade jewelry, primarily targeting women aged 25-45. Task, specify exactly what you want. Create a 90-day social media campaign to increase brand awareness and drive sales. Constraints, set clear boundaries and requirements. Budget under 1,000 monthly, focusing primarily on Instagram and Pinterest. Format, define how you want the output structured. Provide as a week-by-week calendar with specific post ideas, content themes, and success metrics. Watch the difference. Weak prompt, write a social media post. Strong prompt, you're a social media manager for a sustainable fashion brand targeting eco-conscious millennials. Create an Instagram post announcing our new recycled cotton clothing line. Include 3 hashtag options, a compelling caption under 150 words, and suggest the ideal type of image. The tone should be enthusiastic but authentic, not pushy. The strong prompt provides everything the AI needs to deliver exactly what you want on the first try. Each AI model has specific strengths. Using the wrong model is like using a sports car for off-road driving. It might work, but it's not optimal. Quick reference guide. Need current real-time information? Gemini or ChatGPT works great. Write in blog posts, emails, or creative content. Claude is unbeaten. Complex problem solving and analysis? ChatGPT or Perplexity. Quick text formatting and basic tasks? Any model works fine. Decision-making framework. Is it time-sensitive research? Use Gemini or Perplexity. Does it need to sound more natural and human? Then use Claude. Does it require logical chain of thought reasoning? Use ChatGPT. Is it a simple formatting task? Use whichever you have open. Hallucinations. AI sometimes generates false information that sounds completely plausible. Solutions. Always verify important facts with reliable sources. Use multiple AI tools to cross-check critical information. Ask for citations and sources. Be especially careful with dates, statistics, and technical claims. Bias. AI reflects the biases present in its training data. Solutions. Review outputs critically, especially for sensitive topics. Test with different prompt wordings. Consider multiple perspectives. Apply human judgment to final decisions. Context loss. AI can forget earlier parts of long conversations. Solutions. Periodically summarize key points in the conversation. Include critical information in each new prompt. Use separate conversations for unrelated topics. Start fresh if responses become inconsistent. No true understanding. AI recognizes patterns but doesn't actually comprehend meaning like humans do. Solutions. Always apply human judgment to AI outputs. Don't rely solely on AI for critical decisions. Verify logical reasoning step by step. Think of AI as a tool that augments human intelligence, not replaces it. Mistake 1. Tool FOMO. Fear of missing out. Every week brings announcements of revolutionary new AI tools. Beginners chase every shiny object, mastering nothing. Solution. Stick with the core trinity, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, for at least 3 months before exploring alternatives. Build a solid foundation before expanding your toolkit. Mistake 2. Overcomplicating prompts. Some users write paragraph-long prompts with excessive details, thinking more words equals better results. Solution. Start with clear, concise prompts. Add details only when initial results need refinement. Often, simpler is better. Mistake 3. Ignoring privacy and security. Beginners paste sensitive client data, confidential strategy documents, and proprietary information into free AI tools without considering the implications. Solution. Read the privacy policies. Free versions often use your inputs for training. For sensitive work, use paid tiers with privacy guarantees, or don't use AI at all for that specific content. Mistake 4. Trusting AI blindly. Some users accept every AI output as fact without verification or critical thinking. Solution. AI is a tool, not an oracle. Always verify important information, apply human judgment, and think critically about AI suggestions before implementing them. Mistake 5. Working in isolation. Many people try to learn AI alone, missing out on community knowledge, shared prompts, and collaborative learning. Solution. Join AI communities. Share what you're learning, ask questions, and learn from others' experiences. The AI field evolves rapidly. Community keeps you current. So, here's your immediate action plan. This week, choose one AI from the Trinity and master its core features. Start with ChatGPT for general versatility, Claude for write-and-focused work, or Gemini if you live in Google Workspace. Next week, identify one repetitive task that takes 15 to 30 minutes and happens regularly. Set up your first automation using Zapier. Start simple. Complexity comes later. Within 30 days, build one small AI solution that improves your daily workflow. Simple chatbot, content analyzer, or an automated reporting system. Remember, AI literacy is becoming as fundamental as computer literacy was in the 1990s. The gap between those who master these tools and those who don't grows wider every month. You now have the complete roadmap. The question isn't whether you need these skills, it's whether you'll build them now or later. So start today. And if you want all this, the tools, the lessons, the weekly updates, the community, organized in one place, check out AI Master Pro. Links right below this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.